Hello everyone, welcome to another stream of Rune Factory 5. Today's gonna be a very special stream. I did everything that had to be done. Priscilla's heart, 10. 10 hearts, all it took was one date, and I'll show you the date. It was actually to this lovely pond. Look at her there, she's like smiling and stuff. And yeah, we did it. 10 hearts. And also I gave her a cool staff. Look at all that magic attack. Wow. But the time is now. The time is finally now. I have this lovely ring, and the time to give it to her is right this second. I don't know if anyone's still here. I had to end the stream. This is my third take, I think. Because, my internet must suck tonight, but here we go. Okay. Wrong person. Julian, I don't want to propose to you. I want to propose to you.
Huh?
What? Is that, Yeah, it's an engagement ring. Scylla, why are you pinching your cheeks?
I've been so sleep deprived. I want to be sure this isn't a lucid dream.
Trust me, you're wide awake. Scylla, will you marry my life happily ever after? Can I choose all three? That settles it. I really am dreaming.
Huh?
Huh?
Remember what Lucy said about me wanting to grow up fast? I've been thinking that over a lot lately. Maybe it's because I wanted to be together with you. Forever and ever. I always thought it'd be so wonderful if that was true. But it felt like a dream, and yet, here I am now, living in a dream come true.
Well, if this is a dream, let's make it the happiest dream ever. Yeah, together. Aww. Love hearts. Oh, is it happening now? Are we just flat out getting married? Hail Fire Skyrim. What's the floof? Her floofy dress is what's floofy. Today's the day. We're getting married. Did you sleep well last night?
Yes.
Like a rock, oddly enough. Oh yeah? Good. Then we won't have to worry about you conking out during the ceremony.
Jeez.
Hey, even I wouldn't fall asleep in the middle of my own wedding. Hellfire Skyrim chose Stygian something or other. Cool. Sorry. Well then, shall we go?
Yeah.
We're getting married! This is the most beautiful day ever. Congrats on your wedding. Congrats on your wedding, you two. You two make a lovely couple. Well, I guess fine feathers will make for a fine bird.
Really, no.
Ma'am, it's our wedding day. The least you could do is offer your best wishes, sincerely. Yeah, right. Suppose I ought to. Ahem.
Congratulations.
Hey, Mario lover, welcome to the stream. You're just in time. The marriage, it's gonna happen right now. Lost and missing your memories, you stumbled into our little town, where you met the one who would become your lifelong partner. A miracle brought you two together. Treasure that, and stay with each other during both the good times and the bad. Give me a second, guys. I want to let someone know I'm live again. Someone came earlier, but then I had to freaking stop my stream because my thing stopped. Hey, yo. Live again. Oh, he's still here. Now for a life of doing, what your wife tells you. Yep, that's the rule. And above all, make your life together a happy one. We will. How you doing, Dovalord? It's good to see ya. I haven't seen you here in a long time. It's been years. Where have you been? No, literally years. It's 2025 now. beautiful. And there's Cecil and the other guy. Congrats on your marriage. I've always wondered if it's true that no one should interfere if in a marital tiff, not even a woolly. Let me try it on you guys sometime, okay? Now that's how a wedding suit should look. Nice and fancy white. Not like the ones in real life that we have, huh? How you doing, Captain Chips? You're lucky your IRL wife is still overseas, so you are free to game all you want till she arrives. I didn't know you were married. Well done. That's alright. We don't plan on getting into too many fights. Ultima, Priscilla, congrats. You, know what they say, gotta strike while the iron's hot. The same goes for a married couple. Okay, how so? Sorry, I felt like I had to say something profound, and I just blurted out the first idiom that came to mind.
Congrats.
Both of you. I wish you the best together.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Got married last year. Well done. I'm happy for ya. May you have a long, long, long life with your, special someone. Ultima, Priscilla, congrats to ya.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. You know what they say, gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Huh?
This again? Right now, you two are like the separate ingots of piping hot metal. So keep swinging sure and true, shaping your family into a single work of art. The longer you work at it, the more impurities will flake away, leaving an unshakable bond of pure steel. Wow, no wonder he's the master. What do you two have to say?
Allow me to offer my heartfelt congratulations.
On this wonderful occasion, Hina and I pray that your future together will be full of joy and prosperity. Joy and prosperity! Thanks. And I know, a bunch of people wanted to marry, Hina's mom. Not this time, though. No getting married a fox girl this time. Misasagi is jelly. You know who else is gonna be jelly? The, what was she? Do you blame me? Nope. Not for a second.
Priscilla.
Congrats. Make sure he keeps you happy, Kay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Ultima, take care of my baby sister.
Yes.
I will. Feel free to take care of me too while you're at it. I'm not so sure about that part. What do you have to say? Congrats on your marriage. You two smell like happiness. You two smell like happiness. That makes me happy too.
Thanks.
Thanks, Fuka. The Beps on the sister. I know, right? What is wrong with you and your Beps? How do you even get that big?
Yeah.
Yo, congrats you two. For your wedding present, I made you both a coupon that'll let you rent out my inn for a whole year. Really? I'll have to test that later. That's, very generous. I'm worried that might put you out of business, though. Yeah, but thanks for the sentiment. Imagine how many people are gonna mod the heck out of this game when it hits PC. And I learned it is hitting PC soon.
Excessively exuberant.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Storm of joyous elation. To you both. Please allow me the honor of constructing your new home. I'm very popular, though. The next opening in my schedule is in 2 years. The modding scene for the waifus is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be great. Sorry, we're not waiting that long. Sup, bro? Congrats, Ultima. You make her happy now, you hear?
Yes.
I will. She'll be the happiest person in the whole world. Heh, guess I didn't need to tell you, huh? Congrats, Priscilla. Thanks. writing? Congratulations on your wedding. Priscilla, you look more dazzling than any jewel in your wedding dress, and that's no joke. Hee hee, thank you. Lucas, what are you writing? Pardon me. I was reviewing my records to find the best turn of phrase with which to offer my well wishes. But in the thousands of generations I've kept these notes, I cannot find a quote that truly encapsulates the immense sentiment I wish to offer. You don't need to say something profound. Normal words will do just fine. As long as the mods allow marrying your choices, then you'll be happy. Only your choices, right? I see. When faced with a truly happy couple, it seems even deities find themselves reduced to speechlessness. Well then.
Congratulations.
On your marriage.
Thank you very much.
There's Julian. He's gonna be my first mate. What's it called? Sideman? Sidemate?
Congratulations!
Priscilla, you look super pretty. Hee hee, thanks Julian. Best man. Julian will be my best man.
Priscilla, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, you really do look beautiful, Priscilla. Best man. Lucy, thank you so much. If it weren't for you, I'd...
Hey,
Whoa, hold on, stop it right there. One more word and there's gonna be crying. Ack, you're tearing up already. Geez, you had your makeup done perfectly, but now all those tears are gonna make a smudgy mess of it. There. Ah, better. Sniffle. Thanks. Ultima, you two get going while I still have my own waterworks under control. Okay, thank you. Julian's eyes are blood red, by the way. What does that mean? Priscilla! Wait! You be happy now. Got it?
thank you.
Thanks, Lucy. I will. You were always there for me, longer than I remember. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be happy. I promise. I know you will. In the olden days, the best man was the best swordsman you could afford to hire in the event your wife-to-be's lover crashed the wedding. Oh, really?
Congratulations.
That makes the whole thing even cooler, to be honest. Maybe he's part vampire. He could be. This could be a Castlevania sequel, or prequel or something. Congratulations on your wedding, both of you. Oh, Priscilla, you're so gorgeous. You look just like I did when I was your age. Though, goodness, I hope that's not an insulting thing to say to such a lovely young bride. Oh, come now, dear, you know it isn't. You were a gorgeous bride back then, and you're just as lovely today. Oh, Randolph. Hee, I will still be as close as Yuki and Randolph are when we're their age. Yeah, me too. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Oh god, it's you. According to my prognostications, ta-da! You'll spend your lives basking in the white-hot passion of burning love. Oh, really? Now, usually my divinations are only 50% accurate, but this time is different. This fortune is guaranteed to come true 120%! Wow, did you hear that, Ultima? That's great! You can say that again. Now then, you two go on and enjoy your ceremony. Be sure to promise each other your warmest love, okay?
Yes.
We will. Reminds me of those, like, what-if questions. Or not what-if, like, what do you choose? Would you choose to live, like, your life with your partner, but there's a 50% chance that it'll fail or something? Like a more than better life, but 50% chance it'll fail? Have you spoken to everyone?
Yes.
Yes! Alright, then without further ado, let's begin the ceremony. What about Radia? What about Radia? We miss one.
Do you promise your love through all the good times and bad, for as long as the two of you both shall live?
Yes, I do. Forever here. I promise, my love.
Anime cutscenes.
And do you promise your love, both in sickness and health, for better or worse, till death do you part?
Yes. I promise. Forever here. I swear all of my love.
Now, you may seal your vows with a kiss.
Aww. Ain't that cute? Time for bedtime training? What does that mean? I'm afraid to ask. Do you mean kid? Kid time? And that is it, guys. Rune Factory 5. I married the girl I love, and that's all. 16-minute stream tonight. I think that's fine. Thank you all for coming. This is not the end of the stream, don't worry. Not even close. Wonder if I can recognize any of these peoples. I recognized Julian's voice actress. Yep, Veronica Taylor. Who knew that Ash was with me this whole time? Didn't want to break terms of service. I gotcha. Can't do that. Can't break terms of service, bruh. In loving memory of those two. Aww. It's nice when credits do that. But like I said, don't worry, there'll be more gameplay. I'll still play the full 2 hours. We'll have fun and do things and have parties and stuff. And maybe I'll do a future stream of this where the kids are born. Or the kid. There's always one kid. Oh man. It's been a crazy journey with this game though. You know, you're gonna upload to YouTube, so there's that. Yeah. Probably gonna do the YouTube. Probably, definitely. I don't know if you saw it, Overlord, or if you knew this, but I defeated the tower. The big tower. I beat it. I beat it. And I figured out why those yellow dragons were so tough, right? Not why, but I figured out how to defeat those yellow dragons. The secret. I looked up the secret and now I know. You need fists to beat the dragons. You know the carry ability? You can carry a monster and like throw it? That's the secret. That is how you beat the dragons. But now my weapons are so overpowered that I don't even need the fists now. Well guys, I beat one storyline. Now we have to play this game, how many more times? To get every love event? Knowing is half the battle. And that knowing took me a while to know. I wonder if there'll ever be a Rune Factory 6. You know? I'm still amazed that Rune Factory 5 is a thing. I thought 4 was gonna be the last one for sure. But, nope. 5th game is beaten. 5th game exists. Two games finished, 3 games finished. I technically finished Pokemon Infinity this morning. I had to end that playthrough early because of a BS post-game thing. So yeah, we're starting a whole bunch of games, guys. We're starting all the games. Oh, who turned the lights off? look at Priscilla. Look at angry Priscilla here. Priscilla's angry that the game's over. I hope that there's one day a mod for this game that replaces everything with bats. All the villagers and stuff too. God, that reminds me of a Pokemon fan game. I was looking up like bad Pokemon fan games one day. One game is Pokemon, I think Ruby and Sapphire, but it's all Charizards. Every character, every Pokemon, everything is Charizard. Like, yeah, what a great game that sounds. What a great sounding game that is, huh? I think it was called like Derpazard or something like that. Part of me wants to play a bad Pokemon fan game just to see how bad. But I won't do it. Oh yeah, these are the cool nicknames. Sovereign Spinach, Gigant Corn, Kaiser Cucumber, Colossal Pink, Ultra Onion. I like how the music is just repeating. Pokemon game where everyone is just body parts? Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. I think I'll pass on that one 100%. What's it called, out of curiosity? I don't know why I'm curious. I don't want to be curious about this, but what's the name? Aw, how great. Hakama! Marvelous! Thank you, Marvelous and Exceed, for another epic game. It's called Pokemon Snakewood. It's a ROM hack of Emerald. Yeah. Sounds no thank you-ish. Wow, from now on, I get to live here together with you. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Scylla. What is it? I was just thinking, since we're newlyweds now, maybe we ought to give ourselves new nicknames. What do you want me to call you? Call me... the same as before. Sweetie, darling, hero, dear, papa. No, that's freaky. Nope. Gorgeous, Poppy.
That's fine.
If that's what you want, Ultima, yeah, I like it. Okay, next is my turn. What will you call me? Let's see, I'll call you... Mama, Mom... Nope. Sweetheart, Wifey, Dearest, Darling, Sweet Pea. Same as before. Okay, so then Ultima, I know all I have to offer is myself, but I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. Me too. This is only the beginning. Let's enjoy every minute of this new chapter together. Yeah! We're going to live happily ever after. And then the game just ends, like completely ends. Yay! We did it, guys! Sup with you? Can we guess what... Maybe you can download the oldest Rune Factory games and play them? Maybe. I do have Rune Factory 4. What Mega Man shoots in that fan game? Nope. Nope. I actually don't want to guess. Hey, Sneakers. Thanks for the congrats. I did it. I also planted some new things, by the way. Yay! I planted the new thing. Alright, let's deal with this mess of a field now.
Alright! Nice!
Nice! You got my very first large crop in your file. You're growing a large pumpkin. That's pretty cool.
Yes!
Oh no, I just realized all of the other love events. Oh wait, there's still a love event here. We can still do other love events. Can we have more than one marriage? Dovalord,
Nice!
can we get married more than once in this game? What if I married everyone?
Nice!
That would be a good thing for people that like having more than one wives.
Nice!
Ah, let's do that, guys. Let's marry everyone. I'm joking, by the way. I'm not gonna marry every single person, if that is a thing. Only marry one candidate per file, but I don't think you can. I think you can still see their events. Alrighty,
Nice!
that's good.
Nice! Yes!
Who were the peoples before that like to marry like more than one person?
Alright! Yes!
I mean, hey, that's your culture, but it's not my bag, brah.
Alright!
Can't believe I said that. It's not my bag. Ugh. Is it still year 1, by the way?
Nice!
I think it's year 1 still. What's that? Do you see that? What is that?
Nice! Yes! Alright!
Alright. Booyah. Polyamory ain't for everyone. Ain't for everyone. Oh yeah, I have a power protector here. I don't know why I have a power protector here, but I have a power protector here. I think I was gonna give that to Hina. Just in case I wanted Hina to join me on my adventures. Alright, it is time for bed. Hey Jacob, how you doing today? What's up? Good to see ya. Jacob, I got married. That's how good my day is. Don't forget a good night kiss. Is there a new... Oh, look at this. Aww. That's cute. Hang on, I'll catch up with chat in a second. Oh!
Good morning.
Good morning! Hee hee, you were sleeping like a baby. Well, thanks for that. Are you sure you mean me and not him? I like to spend my sunny days playing outside. Zap! I gave Lucy a one-time I listened to what you say ticket for her birthday. She used it on me already. How's that possible? You're here. Today's Lucy's birthday. Well. Alright. When the game lets you divorce and marry someone else. Oh man, who knows? Rune sphere. Yep, that was a rune sphere. I like rune spheres. I don't know about you, but I like rune spheres. You had a hot dog for dinner. If there's one food I don't eat enough, it's hot dogs. I like hot dogs. So I want to get my crafting up. So that's what today's gonna also be about. Me getting my crafting up as high as it can go.
Yes!
Yes! Sleeping over the covers, so tropic. I used to do that a long time ago. Nice sleeping over the covers. Yeah, I have extra room now. Now that, the ring is gone. I don't really need these fists anymore, to be honest. Okay. Let's go, everyone! Just realized that Reed's Tropic was meaning to sleep over on the covers. Sleeping over on the covers is such an RPG trope. Ah, it's a trope. I see. There's the little ghost things that pop up when you harvest crops. Those are called Runes. They will level up random skills when touched. I don't think I've seen those yet. I'd like to see them sometime, but I don't think I've seen one. By the way, Dovalord, since you're here, remember that one conversation we had about the star fruit, or the star seeds that fall? Guess what happened, like, the second after that stream ended? Let me show y'all. Well, first of all, this happened with Hina recently. Julian's gone! I promised Lucy that I'd keep an eye on him and everything! See? Hina lost Julian. I don't know where he is. Could be anywhere. That's an elephant. Never mind him.
Yes! Yes!
Wow. Look at that. Those are some nice shooting stars there. You caught a scorpion in Animal Crossing?
I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Priscilla was getting sleepy. What was this? This happened as well. I think I found a glitch here, actually. There was a weird glitch that happened here. What's that? Someone want to tell me what that is? Just the ground forever exploding there. Never mind. So yeah, that was what happened. I got my star seeds. Hina lost Julian even though he was right there. See, this is why Julian's on my team and not
You
Hina.
have a job you're supposed to be doing.
For all the times we butted heads in the past, I'm glad we met. Thanks to you, I reckon my sisters, we have a purpose. Well, I'm happy for you. That's what happens when games get rushed out. Ah, poor Rune Factory 5. Don't rush your games. That kind of reminds me in Star Wars when that one person was wielding 2 lightsabers. And there was a lightsaber that was just floating all on its own. Oh, Ultima, I have not seen you for a while. Glad you look well. Good morning. Clear days, my precious Hina is the light of my life. Well, I'm glad for that. Good for you. Morning, Hina. I have a thing for you. I got a rune vest, by the way. Things that make me worried about Xenoblade 3. Yeah, very true.
Hi there.
I hope them releasing it early was not a bad idea. Field Rain Captain and Rangers and Monsters. Guess what? Tonight we're having fruit juice! Alright, good for you. I'm leaving. Bye! Xenoblade 3 next month. I can't wait. What's this? Do we have a love event? Hey Lucy, what are you reading? That's kind of the scenario that happened with a lot of games created by Bethesda. Yeah. But that's Bethesda for you. Letter from Priscilla.
We live in the same town and all, but we're always writing letters to each other. Kind of like pen pals.
Wow, you two must be really close.
We aren't that close. We're even closer.
I mean, check this out. Ta-da! Today she sent me a hand-knitted toy.
What's that?
Isn't that just the cutest? I'm taking this to the grave. No, wait, I'll make it a family heirloom. She made it to thank me for sharing some fruit with her yesterday. That's all I did, and yet she turned right around and crafted this amazing thing just for me. Man, Priscilla is just so... Lucy?
She's just so nice, you know? Sweet, kind, talented.
If you like her, then why don't you marry her? Oh, wait.
Don't you think? Me, though. Knitting and cooking and stuff like that aren't really my thing. Never been good at them.
I can't write thoughtful letters or beautiful poems like she can.
Not a girly girl like that.
Oh, are you one of them tomboys I've been hearing about?
Not that it's a big deal or anything, but every once in a while I have to wonder if maybe... Never mind. It's nothing. I was just kidding.
Anyway, I better head home and write a reply. The letter Priscilla sent me was practically a novel, so I gotta put some major effort into mine. Tsundere as well. Equally hilarious because Bethesda takes forever to develop games. Stares in Elder Scrolls 6. See you later, Ultima. I don't think she's soon. She's a tomboy. Fun fact, tomboys turn out to be even cuter than girly girls sometimes. Oh, that was just a small event. Alright, let's have another event! With Mr. God Person. You like tomboy girls? Me too. Where's the love? Maybe our next goal in the game will be to max out everyone's friendship. That might take a while. My next goal is to have kids, and maybe get the best weapons. Perhaps I ought to rewind a little further. Are you a Time Lord now? I wonder what Lucas is doing.
Oh?
Odd. Lunch again. I was hoping to see dinner. Is he rambling to himself? Lucas! Ahem. Behind you. Oh, Ultima, is something the matter? That's what I'd like to know. What are you doing here, standing around talking to yourself? I was taking notes of the meals to enjoy by the residents of this house. At the moment, I think I've rewound 3 generations back or so. What on earth are you saying? Sometimes I just don't get what he says at all. I'm pretty sure this house has been abandoned for a long time. In the present, yes, but not in the past. I can read the memories of objects. Objects contain memories? Correct.
When I touch an item with my bare hands, I can perceive the wisps of thought and emotion that cling to it.
That kind of reminds me of that plot in Frozen 2. Water has memories. Is that another another facet of your divine power? Is that another faucet of your power?
Just so.
Of course, I avoid touching any living beings with my bare hands. Doing otherwise would be taboo. Deities must be neutral observers. Accordingly, I always wear gloves. So if I touched you right now, you could read my mind? Now I'm really curious. Can we try it? Fellow gods be good.
Just said it was forbidden. I see your sense of curiosity is so bold it doesn't even fear the wrath of the gods.
Alright, I do owe you a favor or two. I suppose I can allow it this once. Now if you don't mind... Turns out you're gonna marry Lucy. What? Your mind is filled with thoughts of what you'll have for lunch tomorrow. Yes? Hey, that's right. You just read me like an open book. Wow, I see why you'd want to keep a power like that under wraps. That's actually pretty dangerous to someone with that kind of power. We're walking around with our minds completely naked. Kinda reminds me of that one guy from Code Geass. I'm glad that you understand. You mustn't trifle with divine powers. That was fast. Speaking of fast, technically we did take down a god. Technically, yes, we did. Canonically. Look what I found! Pretty, huh? Wow, it is pretty. It sparkles when the light hits it just right.
That's...
Looks like some kind of ore. Polishing it might make it sparkle even more. Take down a god or two or three. No, just one. Okay, maybe two.
Huh, I see.
I see. Fuka, can I borrow that stone for a moment? Sure, here.
Thank you.
Now if you'll excuse me for a moment. Just a bit. Like so. And then over there.
Amazing!
Wow, now it sparkles all over. Was that a cloth for polishing weapons? Indeed it was. You have a keen eye, as any blacksmith should.
Wow.
You're the keen one here. You've polished this stone to a beautiful sheen in no time at all. What a pity that you're not a blacksmith. You may even have more skill than me.
No.
It was simply a quick fix, nothing more. I certainly don't have your discipline, Martin. What do you mean? I enjoy maintaining my arms and armor, but I seldom manage to lose myself in that process. You, on the other hand, give your undivided attention to your work. No matter how much potential I may have, I'll never match that level of focus. Have confidence in yourself. Yeah, alright.
Thanks.
Thank you. I love how sparkly it is. I like how she's saying sparkly clee purr. Fuka and Martin look so happy. Reinhard really knows how to open up to others and give heartfelt compliments. Well, ain't that cute? Now, question is, any more love events? Fuka polish. Okay, so there is more. There is more love events with this person. One of her favorite gifts is emerald. Ah. So if I was dating Fuka, I'd be giving her emeralds all the time. Hey guys, want me to fight the big boss again? Just remember, at the end of that big dungeon, there's 4 rare legendary chests. Each time I go up there, I think, like, ooh, what's gonna be the thing this time? Go this way.
Take that!
You see my weapons, by the way? I'm to Overlord. The dragon weapons, the 3 swords, and even Priscilla's tough now with her stuff. Everyone is good now. Everyone's strong, everyone good. Another goal for the file is to get all of the crafting and cooking recipes. Maybe. Since I beat, like, the big bad monster. Might as well.
Yes!
Might as well do all the things I can. You know. Now another good gold overlord. You see that level? 7179. How about we get that to whatever the maximum level is? Level 9999 forever 9. Level forever 9. And while I'm at it, why don't we just level everyone up to level 999 forever 9? Remember before when we were talking about big bops, by the way? Big boobas? What about the spiders, huh? Oh, Priscilla still takes some damage. Not a lot, though. Everyone's days of getting damaged is over. If you're interested in doing that, you'd have to learn how to max up your skills in Xenoblade X. Yeah, very true.
All right.
That would have taken years. Centuries even. Work on taming every boss. That would take forever. I could. The possibilities are endless. I could also start a new playthrough as well and, you know, go for every single person, every single, guy and gal.
Yes!
Yeah, yes. Actually, I'm gonna break this rock here. Wait. Good, my love increased. That means I can heal even more now. We swear to you, you'll do it, then you'll bring you over to show you the killer of Uber bosses. Oh yeah. You do have Xenoblade X now. But I seem to recall you also have a job as well. And I don't know if you can find the time to do it, I'll be, well, even more impressed, to be honest. What did I just get, by the way? Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Not good, not good. Not good weapons. Speaking of not good weapons, I don't like this boss. You see what it's doing? You all see what it's doing. See my MP? It's a matter of actually wanting to, you'll just need to remember to want to play games more. You want to play Xenoblade. You want to play, you want to play Twilight Princess. What else did you get? I know you got Twilight Princess and Xenoblade. Sorry, Wolf. Fox. Slowly sucking the life out of me. Exactly. I hate it. I hate that boss. Not to swear, but that's a poopy boss. Still need to finish your first playthrough of 3 Houses, and you're playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring as well. Are you close to the ending of that game? Did you get to the big part, by the way, in 3 Houses? Metroid Prime Trilogy. Nice. Oh!
Right.
Yay! You're past the time skip? Nice. God, that stream took me forever. I wasn't expecting a time skip. That stream almost took me 4 hours. I still gotta play through the other stories in that game. And yet here I am playing the prequel, sequel, whatever game is coming out.
Nice. All right.
Decided on your wife, so now you just gotta beat the game, start over, and start wooing someone else. Nice. Who's the waifu? What's my level? 180! Yeah! Hell yeah! Woo! Box. That's suspicious.
Yes.
3 boxes. Hey Julian, you want this? Wow, that's for me! How did you know I don't really care about that stuff? Right, today is, what's her name's birthday? Lucy?
All right.
You gotta get Lucy something nice.
Nice.
Overlord, quick, what is Lucy's favorite, thing? What does Lucy like?
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh.
Salmon origiri. What else does she like? What's an easy thing that she likes? That I can just, like, pick up from the, Oh, I got another rune crystal. Dude! Dude! Alright, time to fight the big guy again. For those who have not seen this yet, this is who it is. Wow! Freaking reincarnation dragon. I still gotta be careful with this guy. He's still a little bit, he's still a wee bit strong. But look how easily I can defeat him now. Oh, don't die, Priscilla. Don't die. Okay, Priscilla's healing. Priscilla's a good healer now. Yay!
Right.
He dropped a fire crystal! Oh my god! Wait, I can get those easily, actually. Craft a fishing rod and give it to her. A fishing rod? I could.
Yes.
I could give her a star saber.
Yes.
Or a crimson scale.
Right.
Or a whatever that is.
Nice.
Or a golden turnip seed. What did I just get? A very powerful weapon. And kind of powerful... whatever this is, Raventine. She is a sword wielder. Okay, I'm giving her a sword. Once the kid is born, Julian could be replaced. Yeah, very true. But Julian's like my bro, you know? You're kind of addicted to Mario Kart yourself. Oh no. Prob's going for either Mercedes, Petra, or Manuela next playthrough. Possibly Marianne. You'll need to go through Black Eagles to get Edelgard. So many choices, eh? I forgot her name, but my first playthrough I went with the redhead. I don't know. Redheads in games are cute. Once the kid is born, Julian could be replaced. Oh, I read that. Whoops. Good for me. Good for Ultima. He's good in his memory. Oh man. Let's go back to town, my dudes. Yep, I'm giving off to Ring and Eldon. I see yous. Good luck, Captain Chips. Show them who's the boss. Show the bosses that you're the broken one, not them. Where is, what's her face? She's in there. I'll miss playing this game though. It's been a fun time. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of things I need to do, but it's time to move on. The fourth house in Fire Emblem, House of Ultima. There is actually a fourth house. I would be the fifth house. There's like a hidden fourth house. Such nice weather. Feels good. It doesn't bother you throwing out stuff. Me toss whatever I don't need. Keep toss the net one. You're really good at organizing stuff. I mean, toss something. If it stinks, I bury it. I love you. But you already have a life mate. This is when Lucy, or not Lucy, this is when Priscilla shouts, "Traitor!" So this is the stronger one. You get your very own sword. Happy birthday! You remembered, thanks so much. Man, what a nice day. No, it's your birthday. Yeah, I just gave you a present. Yeah, goofball.
Indeed.
Where is Hina, by the way? Hina's not here. You should get back to Three Houses at some point. I need to get back to Three Houses. I've only played one house. I still gotta play, the other two. And yet there's some kind of sequel coming out, or Warriors game. Did I water these flowers yet? I don't think I did. I'll be happy to no longer hammer these rocks again and deal with this field.
Yes!
Yes! Yeah! Have you started your full playthrough? Only chose your house? Which one are you gonna choose? What will your house will be? I'm gonna keep that. Sell. I might keep that, to be honest. Sell that. Sell all that. I'm gonna keep the weapon bread. I'm gonna sell... What did I just do? I did not mean to do that. Darn it! Did not mean to do that. Alright, let's get our,
Yeah! Grow big and strong, okay? Grow big and strong, okay?
Grow big and strong, the nothing that I just watered there. Went with eagles, you think, but it's been a long time since you played. I gotcha. Gotta get back to it. Get back in the swing of things. I'm gonna put the fists away. I don't need fists anymore. Alright, what is the easiest thing we can craft here? Let's see, everyone. Legendary sickle. I don't want to use that, though. Platinum hammer. I can use a thick stick if I want to. And a mickle axe. Can I use stones? Stones and round stones. And then golden hammer. Yay! Can I do it again? Rigid horn. That sounds good, though. I might not want to use a rigid horn. Let's use this horn. Oh, look how close that is. It's teasing me. What is my crafting level? Isn't it... didn't it say 77? 77? Well, let me leave. Let me, go get to healing my stuff. Thick stick? I used the thick stick. It's a thick stick. Nice. My peoples are so strong. Remember when they were not strong? They were just little babus. I was doing like 1 damage, maybe 2 damage. And then I went to 10 damage. And then 50. And now we're doing just so much damage now. Brings a tear to me eye. So happy. Alright, farm tool. Let's go. I don't want to make that. I don't want to use this. As cool as this is, I don't want to use that. Let's see what we got. How come this is here? Oh, whoops. Don't want to use that. I want to use the horns. Yay! Whoops. Wow. Now I'm really botching this up. Now I'm really just flubging this up. I'm flubging it up so much I'm making up my own words now. Guess what time it is? It's food time! I learned how to make a rune edge. I learned how to make a hell curse. Oh, can I make new blades? Let's see. Another thing you can do is upgrade the buildings. Very true. I am tempted to do that. Oh, I can make it! No, I can't make it! Ah, no! Look at all of that. Look at all of that rune stuff we need. Wow, look at that attack, though. Yeah, you thought the attack before was a lot? What about this? What about this? Alright, let's go. I have a goal now in mind. I have a goal. Make a better dual blade. And use decors. Let's go over here, by the way. Plop those in. You're currently having Blaster Master 03 in your current backlog. Been playing that a lot. Everyone's playing a lot of good games, huh? I never heard of Blaster Master before. Is it fun? Is it like super awesome, mega fun? Dovalord, you should know my new schedule, by the way. I beat Star Wars last night, like I did my little extra stream of it, and now that's done. And since I'm beating this game today, you all should know what my new schedule is. But first let me fight this snack. If anyone is curious about my new schedule, just say, I'm interested! My name is Ulti and I'm interested. Or my name is me and I'm interested. Nice. Chemistry. Nice. You're interested? Tomorrow, I'll be streaming Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. If anyone likes the Assassin's Creed series, I'll be playing that game for you guys. That's what is replacing Star Wars.
Take that!
And the game replacing this game is the game I revealed when I beat Xenoblade X. I'll give you a little screenshot of the game. Does anyone know this game here? You know this game? This game here? Does anyone know this game? This game right here? Do you see it? That's what I'll be playing next. Do 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 do.
Take that!
Do 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 do. Breath of the Wild. Oh, I need core. Stop moving. Jerk fairies. Oh, you killed the portal. Breath of the BMZ is amazing. Ocarina of Time? Yep. Ocarina of Time. The remake. Ocarina of Time, the remake. Just give me one core. Just give me one. Give me one core. It's Metroidvania. Yep. Oh, BMZ. Oh, your game. I thought you meant the game that I mentioned. No thank you. That'll be a no thank you. These are the sheeps. Ah!
Alright!
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna TP outside of the maze, actually. But yep, those games are next. Breath of the Wild and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I haven't played Breath in the Wild in a very, very, very long time. It's been ages since I played that game. And Assassin's Creed Brotherhood I never played in my life. So that should be fun. I hope you guys will enjoy them. I'll try to do as many things possible when I play Breath of the Wild, by the way. Like everything. I'll try to do everything. Gotta run. This is over here. Whoa. The purple portal thing was acting funky. Oh man. Fairy. I don't want a fairy. I don't want that. I want a core. Give me the core. Dovalord, can you make the fairies drop a core? Oh my god, stop moving! I can't hit these fairies. I can't hit these fairies, guys. Hit the wrong one! There we go. Alright, I'm giving up. You made a very terrible mistake, by the way. You killed the fairy I needed. There's a cool open world game you can try. It's called Vampire. It's a vampire themed game. Not sure. Give it a try. A vampire themed open world game. If you wanna whisper me that name so I can remember it, that will be good. That would be very, very helpful, my friend. Very good, very helpful. Alright. I'm gonna go for 1. I might gather some more insect claws, by the way. Vampire, thank you. What's it for? Hopefully it's for a system I own.
Nice.
What if it's only for mobile? That would be the saddest thing ever. Only for mobile. You want to cater to like 0% of our audiences, so there you go. I'm gonna be rich, rich, rich. I'm gonna be rich, rich, rich. I'm gonna be rich, 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 rich. For most systems, you say? Alrighty. You say most systems, then give it a try. The dragon did 0 damage. Before it was doing a ton of damage, and now it's doing 0. Wow. Why am I hammering this thing, by the way? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's funny. Maybe I get an achievement. Achievement. Cut down a thing. Is it on the PC or Switch, by the way? What if it said it's on? What if it said for most consoles except the ones Ultima owns?
Nice. Two. All right.
Whoops. Did not mean to break all of them there. Available for every console except Ultima's consoles. Available for them too? Alright. I'll check it out then. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the top floor now. If I'm gonna get in fangs and stuff, who did that? Thank you, this Menace Dennis. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. I hope all is well. I hope you're ready for a crazy, grindy kind of stream where I get stronger things. Howdy. How you doing? How goes you? I hope you're doing good. You're doing well? That's news I like to hear. Hope you're not being a menace, Mr. Dennis. Am I right? I couldn't help myself there. Maybe even random Skyrim stream one day. Maybe. Okay, we'll confess not maybe. It will happen, for sure. It's not even a maybe. It's gonna happen. We'll see. Are you a Rune Factory fan? Dennis? I just beat this game. I just got married to Priscilla there. It was great. We had a lovely wedding. Julian was my best man. Ninette was the guard fox. It was amazing. If you're really considering this game, it's good. It's super good. If you've never played a Rune Factory game before, it's a pretty good one to start out with. It's very different from the other 4. Looking at my gold, and it doesn't look like you just started this. Yeah, no. I did not just start this. I'm finishing it. And on the contrary, we're on the opposite end. But yeah, all of these games. Some might argue that the first 2 are very, very slow when it comes to battles. And they're probably right. But 3 and 4 are great if you want to play those games too. But this one is where it really grows. You played the past ones? Nice. Did you play the one on the Wii? I think that's the one I missed. Ultima missed a Rune Factory game? How dare he? How dare Ultima? Man, you killed the thing. You killed the portal. You killed the portal, bro. You'll go find a sugar mama or daddy to get you this game? Why not? Do what you gotta do. Just don't rob a bank like I did. I mean, like some people do. Whew, almost let that slip out. I'm in the big challenge tower, by the way. This might be spoilers. This might be a spoiler stream. So be wary. But yeah, this is the ending tower. This is like the big ending tower. I have to say that twice to really hit that home. Trade in some games you don't want? Good. I can't hit this fairy, no matter what. I cannot hit the fairy. Ow! 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 Owie! Okay, retreat, 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 retreat! Retreat! At the end of the day, playstyles will always be different. Sometimes playstyles will play like certain styles. Do I know what I just said? Nope. Does anyone want to figure out what I just said? I mean, you could. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could try. Well, these things drop cores already. I need the green core, and they don't want to drop the core. They're mean fairies. Oh, there goes the portal. Darn it. There we go. Alright, let's go back home. Let's make a bunch of axes. Everyone in chat, raise your hand if you want to see me make a bunch of axes! Woo! What should I make? Make a farm tool! If you're on the hunt for a certain core, you could try to harass Heinz. Right. But that could take even longer. Remember? It has to be 5 items and it could be like wrong or something like that. 79! Forge level 79! Oh my god! Yes, let's keep going. Hey, you can make 2 more. Oh god, it's going up so slowly now. No! Rigbarth Maze, no. Just thinking for a second. Here. My waifu, by the way, Dennis is the pink-haired girl here. Just thought you should know. I chose her because she's super cute. What?
Nice.
The one time I wanted Rune energy, I get a Rune crystal. It's not like you're doing much else now, considering you've already beaten the game and married your love. Very true. But you have to understand. Nah, there's nothing else. But you see, Overlord, you have to look at it this way. I've got nothing. Alright, I'm going up here. There's a bunch of rune thingies up here. Once I get these bad boys, that's when the fun happens. Bada-boom! Hey, that was fast. I gotta remember to get more platinum, by the way. You could always finish off the wanted monsters list. Good idea. That would mean that might be hard though, because now my attack is so high. What? Someone open the door? Who the heck open up the door? What the heck? No, I don't want you. I don't want you, mister. I want the buggy boos. Where is it? There it is. I could use these sticks too. Can I use these sticks as well? Hey, I can. Here, 2. Let's try 1 at like a time. Oh, 1 at a time. That makes it go up weird. It's kind of weird that that's how that works, but alright. But alright, I'll do it that way. Just make a weaker weapon and go hunt the wanted monsters. I know. I know. I don't want to though. It takes forever. Welcome to whiny Ultima mode. Welcome to Ultima Whines a Lot mode. I don't want to do it that way. Alright, I don't want to use that. I need blades, right? Bladey blades. Is this one? Yeah, that's one. Alright, let me make one more. I really wish you would stop using that one. What? Just move that there. Silly. Oh, what a tease. Look at that. What a tease this game can be. How dare you? Do you see that, Overlord? It's like so close I could taste it. It's so flippin' close I could just taste it, and the game just does that. That should be enough, but let's keep going. There we go. Let me get to level 80. Once I get to level 80, I'll be happy. Hope there'll be an easy thing I can craft at level 80. What should I make? Maybe a farm tool. Let's make another stick. Or let's use another stick, rather. Dude, will you just go there? Level 80, baby. We did it. And now it is time for a meal. I learned how to make Harvest Moon Staff. And that's all. If you remember correctly, you can get a special bath from the bathhouse. Experience gain for a certain amount of time. How do I do that? Is the question. Oh, I need a moving branch. I haven't gotten that yet. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hey, you can make this a devil rod now. This is better. This is, in fact, better, actually. Rigid Horde, Devil Blood. Let's see. Before it's that, and it rises to that. You know what goes on in the bathhouse? Stuff. We can't say what kind of stuff, because there's kids watching. Just kidding, there are no kids watching. It's inappropriate, we can't say, bro. Go to the bathhouse when he's running it and ask for a special bath. Ah, look at that. Look how much I need still. I need so much. Curse it all. Well, I'm not gonna make that, am I? Alright, guys. Sorry I'm, wasting a lot of time here. I can't help it, bruh. No, let's go. Guess we'll go to the Crystal Caverns again. Technically, Julian is watching, so he's a kid. Oh, shoot. This is how a young boy becomes a man. You know what? Forget it. I guess I could try to do those, wanted monsters. This would mean, sending Julian and, everyone else home. Maybe not 9net. Maybe 9net would be fine. But Priscilla and Julian just would destroy these monsters in like one hit. Charge! Let's go this way. Watcha! Watcha! There we go. There's 9net. Alright, new weapon for Priscilla, everyone. Hopefully this will make my level go up again. What should I make? A weapon! What kind of weapon? A staff! Devil Rod. Oh man, if I had a moving branch. I don't even have a moving branch though. I could technically get one. But for now we'll make this one. Oh, it didn't even increase. That's pain. It's painful, guys. It's painful, bro. Alright. Here you go. Oh, thanks. That was thoughtful. You made this? Wow. Thank you. Here you go. Here's, ooh, cheesecake. Thank you. I love cheesecake. Has anyone here had cheesecake before? It's good. Trust me. It's very, very good. No, not that. I'm gonna put the big crystal away. Look at this mess. Look at my whole thing. My whole drawers. I have so much stuff here, it's insane. You love cheesecake, it's just too bad that you can't eat too much of it. Oh, that's too bad. Do you have, like a thing? I don't know how best to word it, sorry. Do you have a thing that says no, like cheesecake, though? Or not too much? That's rough.
Nice.
But then again, maybe it's not a good idea to eat, like, too much of it. Know what I mean?
Nice.
Don't want to explode. Whoops. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 look inside and sell everything. Not that. I might keep that cheesecake there. We'll sell that too. I'm gonna sell this. I can get that stuff whenever I want to. Alright. Not you, Ninette. Julian, thank you. Priscilla, thank you. Farewell. Let's attempt to hunt these monsters. You have a weight issue? Oh, I gotcha. You know what stinks about humans? It's easy to gain weight, hard to lose weight. So annoying. Taming skill level has increased. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Whoops. Deliver the item. What item? What thing did I just accept? Scarlet. Bring some Formula A. Nah, I'm good. Failure. 7 in the morning. No problem. That's fine. Good night. That's me. I'm me now. Good morning. Hee hee. You were sleeping like a baby. Again. I guess she talks to me every single morning now. That's nice.
Oh,
What? Where? Oh, there you are. Can I trust you? Huh? Where's this coming from, Scylla? It's just, well, my imagination went in some really painful directions. I love you, Ultima. I love you a whole lot. I only hope you still love me back. I'm going to trust you, okay? You can trust me. I mean, soon I will be breaking up with you for another video game, heroine, but for now, I love you. More than any. I'm gonna keep these rocks, actually. Because I think with the rocks, alright? You understand, guys?
Yes! Alright.
Alright. Oh man. I hope I'm really selling this game to ya. By the way, Ennis. This is just me doing post-game stuff. The before post-game stuff, there's a lot of stuff like this.
Alright.
Wondering like how to get stronger. Wondering what things you should do. Side quests. Love events. There's a lot of things to do in this game.
Alright.
There's things to water. Yay! Let's get rid of this stuff. Alright, so 7, right? 7? Yeah, look at me. Look at my epic swords. Look how cool they look. Tell me these are not the coolest swords ever. Oh, Priscilla's here. Forgot about that. Priscilla lives here now. Alright, Livia, I'm ready. I hope you're ready too. 'Cause I'm ready. Oh, that's her birthday? Okay. Alright. I think I need to wait till a little bit more. Hey, is the next love event ready, by the way? No, not yet.
you have a job you're supposed to be doing.
Well, excuse me. When she goes to sit down at her desk, yeah. That's the secret. When she does the sit-downies. Hey, since I'm near the beach, let's pick up some rocks. Let's clean up this beach. It's a mess. Like how I'm like sliding. Woo! 3 rocks. Is that 4? Nope, that's a branch. Branch does not work. Hey, maybe I can get those upgraded dual blades today if I keep at it. If I keep at this crafting thing. If I keep at it, I can do it. See if I can craft it right now. I got like 5 of them, right? See if I can make 3. Oh, I need that? I thought I needed the thing. Oh, this. Darn it, I need sticks. Alright. Okay. Alright. I don't know about you, Dovalord, but things are getting a little bit cagey right now. Let's get some sticks now. Yoo-hoo! Hello, sticks. You are making a mess of my beautiful beach. I do not appreciate it. Ooh, it's a lot of money. Is that it? Only 2 sticks-a-roonies? Gosh darn. Farm tool. Let's see if we can do this now. Not that. This. Oh, look how little it is now. Not this. Sticks. It doesn't count. Ah, darn it. Darn it. I need sticks and stems. Is Livia still sitting down in the chair? What are you doing? What do you need today? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Dragon. Western area, Lake Yumina. Western area. So never eat. Right over here is where the dragon is. I think I fought this dragon before, right? Considering you're about to capture some wanted monsters, KG is putting it lightly. So true. Just remembering how to do it. Just remembering how to do the capture thing. Don't worry. I need to be careful. Ninet needs to attack it, and I need to just do it. You know, I need to throw the barrier. Remember when I fought that big thing over here? Not the big thing, the thing that one-shot me? I'm remembering that now. I remember not enjoying that one. I remember kind of hating that one. Hey, there he is. Alright, Ninet, it's all you. Failure. Fine, Ninet's a beast.
Take that!
Okay. You're in the way. Get out of here.
Nice.
Come on, keep going. Keep going. Failure. Yeah, these ones are tough, alright. No, don't you dare. Mother... I hate this capture mechanic. Oh, I hate this capture mechanic, guys. Oh, I hate it so much. Why does it miss? It needs to have a homing beacon on it. Please, game. Please. Oh, I hate this capture thing so much. It finally broke me. I admit it. I hate the capture mechanic in this game. I really, really do. Hey, another rune thingy. Yeah! Is targeting it might make it easier next time, but it moves though. That's the problem. It keeps moving. If it stopped moving so much, you know, I could get it easier, but it keeps moving all the time. Hey, if you could not move, if you could just stand still, that would be very nice of you. You know what? You know what I mean, bruh? Just don't move. No, you no move.
How's our little town today?
It's great. Where is it? There it is. Wait, where is it? It's in the lava region now? That doesn't make sense. Events. Clave... I can't speak. Kel Volcanic Region. Moving is what cows do, not dragons. What if I told you that was a cow dragon? Dun 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 dun! Biggest plot twist of the game. Dun 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 dun! Well, there's the dragon. There's the thousands of monsters that'll be in the way. Please die. Alright. We're locked on. Locked and loaded.
Nice.
Good. See? Yeah. Hey, Ninette, you can stop now. Hold still. Really? Really? This thing is really freaking weak, but it's not dying. Stay close. Attack it like one more time. Okay. Now hold still. There we go. Jesus. Oh, that sucked. That sucked so hard. Yeah, I don't know who decided like that's how you capture monsters, but like no. For the next game, no. Don't ever have that be your thing. There is no cow dragon. Yeah, but if you look on the on the wiki, cow dragon. Oh, you made friends with it? That's well, good job. Black feather I just got. Keep up the good work, Ranger. Wait a minute. Did I not get anything from this? Wait, let me check something. Perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Foros Woodlands in the central region. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Making a joke for an old real-time strategy game. Oh, I gotcha. Well, what was the strategy game you were referencing? Excuse me. Central, it said? Central, it said, okay? Central, oh, Diablo. Never played Diablo. I don't even think I've seen, like, gaming footage of Diablo, to be honest. Bad gamer. Ultima bad gamer. You never played Diablo? OMG, what a nerd. I might need your help for this one, by the way. I'm, Dovalord. It said the center. Would you look up, like, where in the center it is? Because the center is pretty big. What did I kill these lads before?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Alright, I'm stuck. Am I even like in the center, to be honest? I don't even know. Is this the center? Am I centered? Hello, monsters. Hello. Check your whisper. Let's see. Oh, don't send me links to a gaming website. Just tell me like where it says, please. Like I said, I can't check links. I'm streaming. This is the part where the streamer and the viewers work together to find the blasted bloody monsters.
All right.
You must work together here as one. One unit.
Take that.
Something tells me the guide is gonna be useless anyway. It's gonna say it's located on the left of the tree. Like what? What tree? There's like a billion trees in this area. French fries. Mmm. Yeah, man. Level 58. And I just defeated it like it was nothing. I don't know. Most of me is thinking that this is not worth it. This monster hunt thing. Like, am I in the center right now? Looks like I'm off to the side. Maybe it's at the lake. What does it say the monster is? It is called the mermaid. Furrows woodlands sighted in the central region. The mermaid. The mermaid. What if there was a cow called the mermaid? Or a donkey or whatever. That'd be weird, huh? Am I going the right way? Feels like I'm going the very wrong way. Right now. The site you're looking at, it says it's in the ice area. Great. So now the guide isn't working. The guide is wrong. Gotta love those guides. You'd think it would be here. You know, the mermaid near the lake? Pond? It's a pond. There it is. Found it. Let's kill these monsters. We don't want Ninette getting distracted by the evil monsters. Please stop moving. Thank you. One more squirrel. And here we go. Go for it, Ninette. Go for it. Oh, you're not moving. Stay close. Alright, Ninette, this is all you. All you, bro. This might take a while. You know that flamey move you have, Ninette? You should use that. That's a very, very cool move. No, you're just gonna use that move. Hey, there it is. Oh, you're attacking the hill. Alright, that might be a good idea. Good strategy. Doing good. You're doing good. Alright. Strategy's a little bit strange, Ninette, but, you know, you're making it work. Just headbutting her all day. Ooh, no. Hold still. Eat. Eat. Just eat. stop missing. Please just hit her. Thank you, God. Stay close again. These monster battles are pretty rough, guys. These are pretty rough. But we did it. Monster number 2 is down. One more to go.
How's our little town today?
You befriended it? Wow! Hammer piece. Alright, one more. This is it, guys. This is it. Let's see. Lake Umina in the northern area. Lake Umina.
Good
Back to work,
Dad.
Ranger.
Nice!
Lake Umina, north region. So somewhere here, possibly here. I hope the prize for this is worth it. I really hope the prize for this is worth it. Dova Lord. Please be worth it. Please. Please be worth it. Alright, that love event is still there, by the way. I hope it's still there by the time this is all done. Let's find this hippogriff thing. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Yoo-hoo! There it is. We found it. Attack! Attack! We'll have a lock gun on it. Please don't miss. That's fine. It's fine. I'd love it if you use your flamey flame. And if you would hit it, that would be even better. He knocked it down. She's knocking it down. You have a flaming thing. You can use it. You know. There it is. Oh no 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 no! Ooh! This cock knocked me down! Oh God, I hate this so much. I hate it. I hate it, guys. I hate it. It's the worst thing about this game. It truly is. I hate the capturing mechanic. This bird cock knocked me down. It stopped me from stopping Ninette from killing it. Oh God, whoever decided to make it like this. Biggest idiot ever.
No big deal, though. I'll just do it again. No big dip-dang deal.
So Ninette, please attack with your fireballs first, okay? Use it first. Not like at the end of the battle, not in the middle of the battle, immediately, okay? I'm afraid to attack the thing. But then again, I'm gonna try, maybe I should try hitting it once. This could be the stupidest thing I'm gonna do, guys. Like, ever. Please say it's still here. Why is it not here? Why is it not here? I accepted it, right? Where is... Lake Umina, northern region. It should be here then. What's going on? Oh, it's there. It was hiding. Look at that. I could write your monster and choose which attacks to use. I don't know how to do that though. That's the problem there.
Take that!
Okay, this is promising. A little bit. Ooh, perfect. Stop flying away. Done. 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 It is done. It is done. Check the option to ride, then press a certain button. Oh, again, I'm too stressed out with these with this mechanic to figure it out right now.
Sorry.
Well, Julian's nearby. This'll make things easy. Join me, Julian. Join me again.
Quit treating me like a kid. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here we go. We're back. We're getting the band back together, guys. Sorry for the rage earlier, by the way. When I see, like, BS mechanics, I always tend to go off on the game and the people for making that decision. So, sorry. Won't you reconsider, please? Forgive me, Cecil, but I cannot. What's going on? Oh, Ultima, help me change Reinhard's mind.
Huh?
So that he'll do what?
That is...
Cecil wants me to teach him how to fight. A detective usually only fights in a battle of wits, but how cool would it be to have brains and brawn? If anyone in town can help me get stronger, it's Reinhard. You have that issue sometimes, I gotcha. We all do. But we power through, and we get through it, right? I'm not opposed to the idea of teaching you, I simply don't have the time to do it properly. I could hardly promise you a consistent training schedule. Oh, I see. Still, you needn't worry about knowing how to fight. I'm quite certain that you'll eventually become an investigator with both wisdom and strength. You think so? Despite your youth, you've exhibited an extraordinary drive to improve yourself. Don't overburden yourself by learning a skill you have no use for. When the time comes, I'm sure you'll pick up whatever abilities you need in no time at all. You really mean that?
Indeed.
Really. In fact, I guarantee it. Thanks, Reinhard. What a relief. Looks like Cecil was satisfied with that response. Reinhard sure knows how to give a positive reinforcement. The end. Nope, not yet. Alright, let's go to town. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a flippin' floopin' moment. We're not done yet. Hello? Heinz and Reinhard? That's not a duo you see every day.
Yes.
Tell me about it. I mean, I was just thinking about how few conversations I've had with this guy. Now, where were we? Oh, right, I was asking this upright knight whether he has any hobbies.
No.
Not in particular. I have too many pressing obligations to engage in ideal pastimes. Such stoicism. You're very cool. You know, you and me aren't so different after all. The other day, a customer called me cool when I told him I could balance an egg on my nose. But when they called my bluff, I got egg in my face. Truth is, I was just lying to impress them. My nose grew so long it almost hit the ceiling.
What?
Say what? The good news is that I popped that supersized schnoz right off and turned it into a back scratcher. Want to try it? That sounds like it'd make me feel super itchy, so I'll pass. More importantly, don't you have to get back to work?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, suppose so. I'm keeping the cutest little person in the world waiting. Smell you later. Smell you later? Is this scary? And what do you mean, cute person? Seems like chatting with Heinz took a lot out of you. I have little experience conversing with someone as jovial as him, although he seemed likable enough. You, on the other hand, are quite adept at keeping up with Heinz. How should I approach a man of such abundant humor? Well, Heinz loves a good back and forth. Instead of shutting down a conversation with no, try responding with yes,
Building
and...
off of his setup to continue the exchange, no matter how ludicrous the premise. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's giving this some serious thought. Yay! We made him think a little bit. Alright, Heinz, do you have a green core I can buy off you?
Welcome!
A green core? Oh wait, no he doesn't, never mind. Heart scale... A lot of things I can't really use.
Please, take your time. Thanks a bundle.
Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Sorry, bro. I don't see the cute person, by the way. Is it him? Is it Lucas?
Oh, I see. How fascinating.
Alright. Just when we thought we were done with love, we're not done just yet.
Yep.
Oh, Heinz is back. And there it was, the biggest, shiniest crystal I'd ever laid my eyes on. Sounds interesting. Mind if I listen in? Ultima, lend me your ears. I'm regaling him with the tale of that time I found the most lustrous stone I've ever spotted. Now, as I was saying, this gem was so massive that I couldn't have carried it if I tried.
That's amazing.
Amazing gem. Pshaw, it was so amazing it brought a tear to my eye. Anyone fortunate enough to bring home such a treasure would be rolling in gold. And so I told the person who dug it how lucky they were. They wept all the way back home. Ain't that a tear-jerker? Tear-joker?
Huh, I see.
That's not. Wait, pardon me, Heinz. Ahem. Yes, and that must be why they say finders keepers, losers weepers. You beat me to my own punchline. You're as sharp as a tack now. Yes, because you spin the most side-splitting yarns in town. You flatter me, lad. I'd better start working on some new material. What a pair. Hey, look at that. You're already bantering with Heinz like a pro. Thanks to your helpful advice, I came to realize what Heinz wanted out of our conversations. No, that was the result of your own hard work. That qualified as work?
Yes.
Yeah, after all, don't you always take into account what the other person wants to hear? You listen closely to people's words and carefully consider their feelings. It doesn't come naturally, it takes practice. Well, actually, no, never mind. Please excuse me. Bye! Reinhard? I don't think I said anything particularly earth-shattering. Nah, you probably did, and you just don't know it. By the way... Wait, are there more love events, or is that new? That might be a new one. Oh no, this is with the same dude. In other words, Heinz, you become predictable. You're predictable now, Heinz! You could smell your jokes from a mile away. Yes, smell your jokes.
I have a special favor to ask of you.
Okay, what is it?
I'd like you to amend your assessment, that I work hard to say what other people want to hear. Or rather, your appraisal of me was accurate. I only ask that you not speak of it to others.
That's fine, but I already told everyone. Isn't having that sort of skill a good thing? If people know that I choose my words based on what they want to hear, they might consider me disingenuous, or even suspicious. Given my position as a knight and Lady Beatrice's guardian, I cannot afford to appear untrustworthy. I feel like you're exaggerating somewhat. I only wish to avoid making any enemies here in Rigbarth. I implore you to do it as I ask. Alright, I understand. I keep your secret, promise. I'm glad to hear it. You have my gratitude. This is a first for me. Other than Lady Beatrice, who's known me for years, no one's ever caught on to my style of interpersonal communication before. Yet you saw through me almost immediately, unmotivated by deceit or malice. Well, it's obvious enough to me that you're just trying to do your best, isn't that right, Reinhard? It's perfectly normal to recognize someone's hard work and compliment them for it. Yes, I suppose so. It's not as if I have an ulterior motive, I simply intuit what other people want to hear, then open up their hearts. I only act in good faith. Ultima, you seem like a rare sort of silver-tongued individual. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. With a man as canny as you here, I can rest easy knowing that Lady Beatrice will be safe even in my absence. Thank you for your trust and friendship. Still not sure what he's getting at. Oh well, just glad that he trusts me. Yay! Operation complete, maybe. And now we have three more loves. 4 more loves. Wow. Well, if I stream this game again, I'll do it next time. We'll spend every single stream, like, checking out everyone else's little love events. And I do kind of want to play this in the future still. Alright, let's turn this in. Quest clear! The final quest is done! Here's a bonus! Golden Dragon Claw Golden Scale. Keep up the good work, Ranger. Ranger? What? What's a Ranger? All quests done, guys. Every single quest done.
Nice.
Golden Dragon, Golden Scale, Red Dragon Ashes. Heck yeah! What do you say to that, everyone, huh? What do you say to my new accomplishments? Besides, Ultima is awesome. It's already been 2 hours, Dovalord. How is this possible? Why does this game make the time go away just like that? Feels like I just started this game, you know? And now it's, we're at the 2-hour mark. Let's go around to this side. Come on. There you go. Get smashing.
Yes.
Alright, both plants are there. That's what I was worried about for a second. Time flies when you're having fun. Very true. Time does 2 things, actually. Time flies when you're having fun, and time just flies. Period. Until we're all old. It's not fair. Time needs to stop flying. I'm just gonna sell these rocks. I'm just gonna use them to craft the other thing, probably. Oh, where did this come from? Go away! Blah. Let's see, okay. Let's go pick up Priscilla. Time also flies when you throw it out the window. Very true. Don't throw time out the window. Don't wish time away. Don't become a Time Lord. Actually do become a Time Lord, because then,
Off to work.
because then time will go slower, maybe. This will probably not work, because my level is, like, mega high. Let's go on an adventure! Here we go, new thing. I did not learn anything. Yay! Here, you can have it. Julian can now craft this thing. Rig barth. Yeah. Let's pick up some more insect horns. The more insect horns I pick up, the better I'll feel. I probably won't have enough, like, mana to make the thing that I want. But I'm close. Gotta admit, I'm pretty dang close. Gotta kill a bunch of beetles. Yeah, just fly away. Just fly away. Insect horn. Wow, she's using like dark energy, evil energy. It's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Jaw? I don't want jaws. In order to learn the new recipes, I have to eat the plus. Yeah, we've entered plus mode. Overlord, we have entered the plus mode stage now. The only way to go now is up. The only thing we can shout now is yes! This is good. I need platinum actually. Yes. 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 All right. Don't kill the thing. Don't kill the portal. We need it. We need portal. Portal's dead. Thanks, guys. The one thing I asked you not to do, and you do it. Well, there's bosses up ahead. Might as well, talk to them, huh? Whoa, got stuck there. Love crystal. Hey, an armor fragment, too. Alright, good. Don't those goblins have sticks, by the way? Maybe I can get sticks from the goblin creatures. Oh, did you see those red eyes? Ninette has some red eyes. Julian has red eyes. Ninette has red eyes. Does Priscilla have red eyes? I don't think she does. Is Priscilla like a vampire too? Oh no. Oh no. Priscilla's healing the spider. That's not good. That's not a good thing, guys. Darn it, Priscilla. He had one job. I know. Now she's healing it. You can't do that, Priscilla. Ah, well. You know what they say. To heal is cool. To not heal is cool. Well. Uh-oh. It's the fun stage, right, guys?
All right.
All right. I wonder if any of this food I have can, like temporarily increase my MP. Because that's another idea. Run! Might have something to do with this element of the rod. Yeah. She has a darkness rod. It's so dark. Which means we need to give Priscilla an even stronger rod after this. Goodbye, RP. It was fun. I'll miss you. I can't get hurt. I can't get hurt. No, no, Priscilla's healing it. No, Priscilla, stop. Stop, stop, stop. No, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. No, not you. Nope, God.
Long day, huh?
Darn it, game. Ninette's dead. Oh my god, now stay close. Give her a stronger wad, can be taken out of context. I know, that's what I was thinking as well. I'm gonna give her a stronger staff. That could also be bad, actually. Shoot. Alright, Priscilla, are you gonna heal this thing too?
Ow!
Alright, Piggy is easy now. Piggy is easy. Did I get bread from the last boss, by the way? Oh yeah, I did not. I did not. I got nothing. I got flippin' nothing. God, what if the big boss is like not affected? What if Priscilla heals the big boss? That'll be bad. That would not be good, like at all. How is this? How is that missing? Got a stick from that. That's good. Darn it. Okay, 2 sticks. Good. Good. Got a lot of stones from this one.
Yes! Yes!
Yes.
Nice!
What did I just got? I just got a armor. I got mail. I got normal mail. Most of all the enemies in this maze have the same element. Darkness. Is it darkness? Darkness, darkness. Darkness, darkness. Come on, get over there. There you go.
Yes!
Time to heal.
Alright, big boss again. Let's see if Priscilla heals big boss. Hello, reincarnation. This thing did no damage to me in its whirlwind form. Alright, now it did damage. Never mind. It is not being healed though, which is good. Reincarnation is not being healed by Priscilla. At least as far as I know. God. No dying for you today.
Yes, yes.
What are you doing? Okay, everyone's alive. Did Priscilla say thanks when she was fainted, by the way?
I'm dead. Thanks.
Hey, can I try something? Let me see if I can make a new thing or not. Nom 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 nom. No, not yet. Ooh! I got the apple.
Nice.
Pick it up. Ice crystal and a level up thing. Cool. I got the apple. Remember before Doverlord, I was like,
How do I get an apple?
and you were like, you gotta do it through this bullcrap method of bullcrappery, and you'll die in shame. I just got it. I will admit, I don't think you worded it like that, but still.
Yeah, we got the thing.
Happy days, everyone, happy days. And now it is time to, well, make some more farming tools. Making another one is gonna be a little tricky. But that was a way you learn how to get them. You suppose the way you're doing it's another way? It's another way, alright. Here we go. No. Yes. Come on, one more, baby. Level 81! I have huge doubts that I can do this right now. Aw, 1740. Ah, so near and yet so far. If there's a food item that can increase my RP for a little bit, that might be worth looking into. RP plus. Does that mean like it's added? It's added? It's plus? I wish I knew. Pizza. It could be just healing, you know what I mean? Strength plus. Levelizer. What about the breathalyzer? Do you think that'll help? Cookie RP plus. I'm gonna test it on this wine. I'm gonna eat this wine and we'll see what happens. So 491, alright. I don't know why I took 2, I took 1.
Let's dig in.
Oh no, I'm asleep. Nope, it did not increase, so forget it. Leveling up certain skills will give you additional rune points. Yeah. It's gonna take a while to get the points I need. Gonna take a little bit, but we'll get there, right?
Put this stuff away.
We'll get there, guys. I'm gonna get it no matter what. What other things could I have gotten? Oh yeah, the moving branch. I forgot about that. And then that's gonna take years. Oh, I can make this again, apparently. I kind of don't want to, though, to be honest. Don't I gotta fight that tree? I think that tree... Where was the tree at? Dodova Lord. Remember that tree boss? Where was that again? I forgot where that was. Not a very memorable boss, eh? Lower levels of the woods. Do you know which woods? Because we ran into a lot of woods in this game. Do you know the name of the dungeon?
Yes!
Yes! Pharos. Gotcha.
All right.
There we go. Field is cleaned again. Forest of no return. Alrighty, thank you. Thank you kindly. Wait a minute. There we go. That hammer was trying to trick me. Alright, real quick visit to the Pharos Woodlands, like very, very quick. Where is it? I'll just do one attempt on this tree. I'll do it later on my own time. Knowing me, my characters will, like, defeat this thing in one punch. My characters will be like, hey, tree, guess what? Pow, you're dead. It's the Deader Tree. Alright, tree is angry form now. Lock disappear. Lock disappear now. Nope. Nope. So much for that. Alright. Oh, wait a minute.
Alright.
I got a shield seed, but who cares? There's one more thing I'm gonna do, guys, before I end the stream, by the way. I am going to fight the final boss again. I want to see if the final boss is tougher. This will be the final thing I do. This is it, right here. This is the end. Where is it? Whoa, there he is. Nope, it's not tougher. It is in fact not tougher, not even close. Uh-oh, this might hurt. This is gonna hurt, guys. I'm a fish. Where'd it go? Where are you? There you are.
Yay!
I got a crafting bread. What a great flippin' prize. Rainbow shield. Ooh. Oh no, am I stuck? This is my new home now, guys. Well, that's it, everyone. It's too bad the final boss wasn't like a stronger version of itself, but oh well. Whatever, bro. It's all good. But yeah, I don't know about you guys. I had fun with this game. This game was great. A solid addition to the null symbol. How do I get that now? What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a solid addition to the Rune Factory Library. Yeah, that's it. Rainbow Shield. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I had a great time with this game. I hope you guys did too. I may be ending this playthrough here, but maybe we'll return one day. Maybe this game will make a grand return. That other bed's for Julian, by the way, I think. I think that's what's going on there. But yeah, Dovalord, I hope you like this playthrough. I'm glad that we were able to meet each other through this. What? Oh, I was sleeping like a baby. I thought she was gonna say,
Hi, I'm expecting. I'm gonna have a baby.
I'd be like, what? We just got married. I'm like, what the heck? We had good times, though. Very good times. Let's wrap this up by cleaning out my field. One more time. I'll give one more present to Priscilla. I'll give another present to Julian. He deserves this shield thing. Thanks a million. Wait like 20 or 30 days in game before she'll ask. Alrighty. So be it, so be it. What if I adopted Julian? Then he would be my kid, and then I wouldn't have to ditch him for my actual kid. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. What, I can't do that? Ah, shoot. Never mind. What matters is, though, I got married. I got married to the love of my life. I'm gonna sell the cooking bread. I'm gonna get more later on, and don't worry. But yeah, I'm gonna save it right here, guys. I did pretty good. I got to 181. I'm close to leveling up. Julian's this level. Priscilla's that level, and Ninette's this level. We did good. We had a fun playthrough. I had fun. I think you sort of can if you end up marrying Lucy. You're kind of right, actually. Julian will be my bro, I think. Yeah, but I'm happy with my playthrough. One of these days, maybe there'll be more. But as of for now, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been a blast. It's been fun. I will see all of you tomorrow for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And then the next day for some Breath of the Wild. So look forward to that. Thank you all so much for coming, though. I love you all. You're the bestest people in the world. I will see all of you again soon. Bye-bye!